Good morning. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm here today. Today is going to be a new moon. It's May 22nd, 2020. And I thought it would be good to do a reading about what we need to let go of and what we need to manifest. So I'm going to start by getting an overall energy from the Goddess Inspiration Oracle, and then some preliminary cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot, and then clarification with the Wildwood Tarot. So let's go ahead and get into it. And as with all my readings, it's just meant to be general and hopefully helpful to you, but you should always take it with discernment and use your own intuition in interpreting these messages. And since it is general, some things, not everything will apply to everybody, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. Psyche, the soul. It's hard to see. Allow love to transform your soul. You are ready for it. So it does sound like love is the overall energy here, and allowing it to transform your soul. So spirituality is at play as well. Let me look up in the book what it says about Psyche. So Psyche is the goddess of love, transformation, and maturation. And she was the consort of Cupid, the son of Venus. And Venus, the goddess of love, was not very kind to her daughter-in-law, Psyche. She put her through all kinds of tests and that Psyche had to endure to prove her worth. So Psyche symbolizes the woman's soul as love transforms her from innocence to wisdom. The Greek word for the Greek word psyche translates to the soul, but also to butterfly. So you can see hopefully you can see she's got butterfly wings, and butterflies symbolize transformation. After the ultimate transformation of death, many traditions hold that the spirit leaves the body in the form of a butterfly or moth. Okay, so let's pull some cards here. So we've got this overall energy of transformation, love, transcendence, endurance. What do we need to let go of? What do we need to release? I'm going to save that for now. And then what do we need to manifest? we need to set our intentions on and manifest. Okay. So for releasing, we've got the King of Wands. And it did come out reversed. Just might want to take note of that. And then for manifesting, we've got the Six of Cups. So when we're releasing the King of Wands, we might be letting go of a person who came into our lives with fire and passion and left as quickly as he came, perhaps. The shadow side of the King of Wands is that his fires burn bright, but they don't burn forever. So that could be something, we're talking about love. This could be a relationship that needs to be left behind in the past. And then with the Six of Cups, again, this is about allowing love to transform your soul. You're ready for it. So this is about this innocent love, opening up again, finding your soulmate. I also think it's interesting here, they have this man in the background walking away. So he's kind of walking past his childhood and old memories and moving on. Okay, get some clarification. Okay, so why do we have this King of Wands? What is this? Can you tell us more about why we need to release the King of Wands? We have the Woodward and the Eight of Bows. Let me get one more. And the World Tree. Okay, so the messages that I'm getting here with needing to release this, with the World Tree being here, is that the cycle is complete. And with the Woodward, this is like the Strength card for this deck. So this is about the Strength card can be about controlling lust. So there may be some really passionate emotions at play here, but the Woodward is stoic and moves forward with a courageous heart, doing what he needs to do, facing the challenges that come along. He's got a lot of grit and determination. And then we've got the Eight of Bows, which is more of that fire energy. And the Eight of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite deck symbolizes travel, or swift movement, or swift communication as well. So I kind of get the feeling that you may have received some communication that kind of clarified things, and that now it's time to move on to another phase in the journey. Okay, so let's go over and look at why the Six of Cups is here for what we need to focus our intentions on and manifest. So we had the Page of Bows that came out, the Stoat. So he's like the Page of Wands. And then we had the Page of Stones, the Lynx. Oh, interesting. So the lynx fell out on top of the woodward, and there is a lynx on the woodward card. So let's look that up. And then Two of Stones and Challenge. So the energy I'm getting here is kind of coming back to this overall energy with Psyche here, and how she endured all these tests that Venus put her through. Because we have two pages here, so that's showing a very youthful energy. We also have the children on the Six of Cups card, and the man walking away. So I'm kind of seeing that there may be a need here to grow and move on, and so that's what intentions need to be set on. I'm also wondering if the woodward and this man who's walking away are sort of the same person here in this reading. They both have the staff. No. And then the Two of Stones in this deck is about challenge. So Two of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite deck depicts a man with a funny hat juggling two pentacles, two coins. So the traditional Rider-Waite is more about balance and finding, bringing the spiritual into the material world, and juggling two different options and making decisions. So the Two of Stones here shows these two hares that are boxing. And in the book, it says that female hares battle for each other for dominance. So this could be like a battle with another woman, kind of like Psyche and Venus. But when I looked it up on the internet about female hares boxing, and on the internet it says that there's a couple of videos showing it too. It's pretty cool. Female hares actually box male hares who are pursuing them, if they're not interested. So that's something else that this could mean. it could mean that you're kind of using your discernment to sort out who is a suitable mate for you or not. I'm definitely getting that here. So in this page of bows also flipped out in the reversed position. I noticed, just like the King of Wands did. So, passion's important, but that's not everything that you're looking for. You also need stability. Page of Stones is more about stability, and we've got the Two of Stones here too. Okay, I want to look up what a little bit more about this Page of Stones and the Links card, because I just think that's really interesting how it fell on top of the other links. Okay, so Page of Stones. Still found in mountain woodlands in parts of Europe, the lynx is one of the creatures at the very top of the food chain. With its speed and cunning combined with its ability to climb trees, it is a formidable hunter as well as a fierce protector of its young. Pay attention to the physical realm. Be aware of the effects generated by everything you do. A strain of wildness and a lack of forethought can sometimes hamper your forward passage, but careful consideration redresses the balance. So they're really urging careful consideration here, just like I was saying with the Page of Stones as well, using discernment and weeding out people who aren't suitable for you. I want to look at the Woodward too. Let's see. It mentions the links. It doesn't go into a lot of detail about why the lynx is there. But I think it has to do with the similarity to the traditional Rider-Waite, where there's a woman taming a lion. So in the wildwood, he's taming a lynx. He's also wearing a lynx robe. So the Woodward says this: through adversity, in the process of rebalancing in life, we find courage within ourselves that flows from an unknown source. Sometimes that courage has to do with facing unavoidable truth, or dealing with a person or problem that no amount of physical confrontation or emotional bravery will resolve. The Woodward's strength, drawn from nature's inherent power to renew and overcome, is needed if we are to foresee what is to come and wait upon the turning of the seasons. Sometimes when faced with a challenging situation, we must find our own inner backstop, the point from which we will not retreat, or from which we can move forward with quiet confidence. The wildwood ethos has much to teach humanity about calm, resolute strength. Okay, I want to also look at this Two of Stones card really quickly to see if there's some more messages there. So it says, learning to deal with rivalry or adversity in a dispassionate manner is a practical skill that can be used to advantage. Many challenges or rivalries are born of insecurity and subconscious issues with peers and colleagues. Usually it is these emotions, rather than actual malice or personal ill will, that dictates a rival's mistrust or undermining of your efforts. In the modern material world, where so much emphasis is placed on a show of power or wealth, it's often a perceived position or status that inflames jealousy rather than the reality of a situation. Holding your own ground and defending your position at such times can be achieved by keeping in touch with pure and positive motivations and holding on to personal integrity and sincerity, which is the basis for any fair and enduring material reward or advancement. Some competition and honest differences of opinion can be productive and even beneficial. Remain clear and focused on your objectives and stay firm in your ethical efforts to proceed with a plan or project. Okay. So let's get a few quotes. Let's close this out. This is from Rumi. Both the devil and the angelic spirits present us with objects of desire to awaken our power of choice. And this one's from Tina Fey. Sometimes if you have a difficult decision to make, just stall until the answer presents itself. Tina Fey. Wow, so both of these quotes are about choices, decisions. The Rumi quote is about how the devil and the angelic spirits present us with objects of desire to awaken our power of choice. So I'm wondering if that's what this King of Wands represents in this reading, an object of desire that was placed in your path to awaken you. And now it's going to be time to use those lessons that you've learned to make a difficult choice. And you want to do that from a place of honesty and integrity, focusing on your true intentions, and perhaps even just stall until you know the right answer. So I hope that these messages are helpful for someone out there today. I hope that you are focusing on your intentions and that they are manifesting in your life, and hope that you're staying safe and well, and hope that you tune in again soon to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.